You can't see me.
Forever.
Here we got some Roman chants. But at the end of the day, and that means life.
Giving it up as the beast incarnate is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the most decorated combat sports. You all together run for cover. He's taking kickoff Monday Night Raw. And this Roman Reigns last man standing match for the undisputed. It's going to be brutal. A match in which you must incapacitate your opponent. Brutality awaits between two forces of nature. Carnage, the destruction that we can. Ovation here tonight in San Antonio for the Arras time. The last match, last man standing. But wait until SummerSlam.
On this evening, I'll show you all some manners. As we just living high on the hog, flying in. I think there's an old saying, and it came from Brady's, get slaughtered. You're a hog. Every single day. SummerSlam, the tribal chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Face Brock did not want to see. The special counsel to the what a great amount of history between these two men.
I assure you, we on the island of relevance, we've gone.
Speaking of hogs,
Well, that's not downright Texas. We've gone. Listen, despite our different, ladies and gentlemen,
oink, oink.
you know what bothers me? Most stupendous WrestleMania of all time, and that plays right into God's on favorite. If you're a betting man, Brock Lesnar. Why? By athletically beating down, smashing the opposition. But we, for 20 years, leading people by putting them down for good, by ending careers. So if Brock Lesnar has what Lesnar is going to do, or if he's so violent he puts Roman Reigns down for the hospital, or if he sends Roman Reigns to the... It's not a man. That's a beast. That is an avenging badass that wants We are approaching 7 Brock Lesnar. This conquer. Because I will have round. If I have to train Roman Reigns to stick his hand up and pull your heart out through that, is going to do.
Second. Mr. Money in a real possibility after the brutality of last man standing.
Brock wisely keeping his eyes on
SummerSlam. I'm gonna take back. I'm gonna sit back and watch this match of Matt. I'm not gonna run down to the ring. I'm gonna to the official, cashing in my contract, and then the announcer will announce and the champion of the world, Theory.
Well, why don't you come down here right now and let's...
It doesn't matter if you win or Rotary. And Mr. Heyman, footage of my own from this year's Elimination Chamber. Anybody but himself. He doesn't care about anybody.
This is the Elimination Chamber match last fed from the top of the pod. Lesnar tossing the foundation.
Theory did not deserve the Beast Incarnate in any capacity after suffering through that.
Yeah, shut up! That footage, that could be Rome sitting there, emotionless. But so for you, because you see, Brock, I showed you that.
Well, what do we have here? Cockroaches show up.
Former tag champion.
Look at that. Oh, baby.
We're about to see this, gentlemen. The Beast Incarnate almost...
One Lesnar still on his feet.
No effect. They're coming on leash. Out goes Game.
And Lesnar's not finished just yet.
Not at all.
Oh, my God.
One for Otis.
Against Diamond Academy. Roman Reigns, I'm sure, is watching the Beast Incarnate.
Oh, no. Lesnar's got a happening. Wearing up the spine of Gable.
Oh, massacring Alpha Academy.
No doubt.
No way in hell. Oh, my God.
Hands of Otis like it was nothing.
Like a toy. The F5ing the massive Otis set on Nashville on SummerSlam. But at last man standing, the Conqueror. Gentlemen, that was an appetite. I have never, no one has, we're minutes into Monday Night Raw. The ringside area still got a hell of a lot of stuff to get to, Jimmy.
We're just getting started. He needs to worry about tonight because it's going to be Riddle and freaking Rollins together in a tag team match that might give us a
Championship flavor here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Because Women's Championship against the most beautiful woman. Let's not jump the gun.
With the greatest luchador of all time.
One fall.
Introducing first, from the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio, and it is next.
Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. It's going to be a
Biggest party of the summer. I live a life on the side of me. We welcome you to Get It Tonight. I'm the cold cash money, can't make it in the frogs. Superman, I'm a man of God. I live a life on the edge, party like a rock star. And we are here in San Antonio, home of the World Championship banners hanging up behind our heads. History, then Rey Mysterio.
I can't wait till Carmella does her Spurs impersonation later. Of the Judgment Day.
Darkness.
Nothing compared to the darkness inside these Damian Priests, representing the Judgment Day. What both the Judgment Day and the Mysterios are willing to do to win.
And in the end, Rey and Dominic would be forced to borrow a page of the Judgment Day in the process of picking up a disqualification victory.
Ambushing the Mysterios from behind in the locker room. These are far from over between these four men.
Really dangerous duo of Damian Priest and Finn. Really unclear. What is it that Balor and Priest are after? What?
Balor and Priest have continued to extend an olive branch to
Respect to the Judgment Day. What happened last week to you and your father, that was to be. Like, in 2 weeks, at me in the WWE. Washed, it's over. Nothing else to offer you. No wisdom and some old, tired circus. However, Dominic, yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it? By the Judgment Day, and you're welcome to join it, man. That doesn't matter. None of that matters. Your own path, man. Empieza a vivir.
Might be a good idea.
Or Priest. Tranquilo. Dom, your daddy can protect you. Woo, Ramus, what happened to Edge? You know what? Why don't we take another look? Boom, holding us back.
Which is you.
Very proud of. And this was a man in Edge who
Rhea Ripley
the Judgment Day truly did edge in. We have
for the Hall of Famer.
Insult to injury.
Adios, goodbye. And you know why? Because he was not only are you a bad leader, but you're a bad...
Attacking Ray's. And Ray and Dom teeing off now on Finn Balor.
And there is one trick.
Judgment Day wisely getting Finn Balor to answer the charges of Damian Priest when he takes on Finn Balor. Welcome back. We had a brawl before the break. Now we're into it's been a factor from the outside.
The mind games began before the match with the Judgment Mysterio. Ray, one of the most highly respected superstars in WWE. Achieve immortality, all of your idols must fall.
That's what beautiful Hurricane Rana. They seem to have their sights set on Dottie. We can't really know.
One thing's for certain, aging backwards, it seems, Rey Mysterio.
Is going to succumb to your overtures that Dominic's going to really...
On the, quote, wrong side of the tracks, or with a different group of kids they maybe shouldn't have hung.
As much as I have, you know the love, you know the attachment that Dominic...
Ray's not around.
Now to the cover again, hook in the leg, kick out.
From a fan perspective, but power is popularity.
And you list of superstars perhaps clamoring at their opportunity to join the...
Question eloquently, Byron. Duh.
Fought alongside Liv Morgan and AJ Styles and came over to the Judgment.
Finn understands what the appeal of the Judgment Day is. Why wouldn't Dominic miss
beautiful suplex?
There's a stronger bond when you talk about father-son.
To your point, gentlemen, we don't know Judgment Day or if they really believe Dominic Mysterio might join up. We can't.
Now making the climb.
Leaping up to the... Look at...
Knee injuries, knee surgeries. And that could spell smart competitor. Take a look at this. Ray surefoot damage inflicted on the knee of Mysterio, and Finn just continuing the experience you have. This does not look good for Rey Mysterio. Finn just warned down. Oh, your dad's not.
Still the move right into the barricade.
The Women's Tag Team Champion and Breakout Tournament winner. NXT 2.0, as close as it gets.
A Finn Balor who is increasingly taking advantage of a compromise. Oh my God! Whoa. Hurricane Rana!
Can Ray cover? This match continues, and let's look at this. Breathtaking out.
Determination that Rey Mysterio has. Hobbled it all. Still.
That's not what we're seeing now.
Did Mysterio pull it off? Pain. Trying to will himself to the top.
Balor escapes just in time.
Oh, maybe not.
Again, Balor stays alive. You have to respect the risk.
Been the cornerstone of Rey Mysterio's career here in WWE.
But who will leave with their arm raised in victory?
Left shoulder up for Rey Mysterio first.
Mysterio able to slip out from behind.
Hurt that knee again.
Balor making the climb. Ray is in the drop zone.
2, 3, a win for Finn Balor.
What is Dominic? Where is Dominic? Why is the... Obviously, it's not what the Judgment Day had in mind, you know?
Selling the Judgment Day yet again to Dominic Bryan, the Raw Women's Championship on the line. Bianca still brimming with confidence.
Carmella was unable to find out.
Oh, wait a second. We are being... Raw Women's title is on the line in a matter of moments. Give Booker any justice.
I was, and I kind of lost my mind a little bit. Way Liv did, well, that's like winning the lottery, isn't it? Paycheck. broken, bruised body through a no-holds-barred #1 contender. But no, and I'm going blue in the face saying this, but no, I am being made to jump through hoops and demand a championship match at SummerSlam.
Carmella hasn't been the one ducking big time, Bex. That's this lady. Last year, how was it, 26 seconds? Right,
Going back to that quote.
The following contest scheduled to unfold. It's introducing first from Knoxville, Tennessee. She is.
Well, let's talk about more recent history.
WrestleMania, I have been wrong. I have all that.
Well, I think a best case scenario.
Most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
Have her sights set on Carmella. Should she somehow,
Whether you want to admit it or not, ask Bianca. Mella's money.
they only found that Raw Women's Championship and, shall I say, successfully.
The celebration would be short-lived for the EST.
Carmella being a sore loser in defeat.
Carmella doesn't seem to need to say new Raw Women's Champion.
Okay, let's be honest, Corey. I mean,
Not Saxton.
She was defeated at Money in the Bank. She essentially ambushed Bianca Belair.
He's getting the opportunity tonight against Bianca Belair.
It's Bianca off her game. Once Bianca frustrated, flustered. Got up, Saxton.
Great answer by the EST.
Get up.
He is right next to us.
You better pay attention to your opponent because she's going to beat you. Pay attention.
On the line, the champ Bianca Belair having a lot of trouble with a
Close eye on the developments and the EST trying her best to fight her.
big time. Becky Lynch has been rooting.
Really broke Mella in half.
As Becky Lynch came out, opportunity, be it Carmella or the current champion, Bianca Belair.
The new champion. Wait till you see how we celebrate. You know, you're
Top crossbody. 1, 2. Kick out from the.
Those calls for Carmella. Ooh.
drop kick to the back of Belair's neck. Dress.
I hate agreeing with you, but Carmella, great offense.
Mella is money in control.
Look, I am in opportunity for quite some time if she doesn't capitalize here tonight.
Well, right now, make her.
By Belair.
This is what Bianca. Just when you think you have the EST down, the match.
99 times out of 100, a crossbody off the top rope. This match. Money in the Bank was closer than a lot of people expected.
No doubt, no question that she emphatically defeats Carmella. Hoisted up.
Great count. I got a lot riding on this, Saxton. Shut up. No.
Carmella first.
Great wherewithal. Look at the wherewithal of the veteran. That might do it.
A new champion.
Hook the leg.
Oh, just a disappointed big-time Becky Lynch.
Temple and almost a new champion.
What's Carmella waiting for?
Comes. How's that for wallowing? Oh, no.
Caught the super.
No.
Showing.
Can Carmella hold on?
She is for dear life, but no.
Bella's got her feet. New champion.
1, 2.
How close Carmella was.
Mella hooked her feet on the top ropes first, but Mella didn't get quite enough.
Well, Carmella cannot believe with all she's done, all the beautiful counters.
Bella's gonna
As at the Raw Women's Champion. Belair defiant.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps thinking about a power bomb. I think her plans lighting up the spine of Carmella.
not stay down. That has been in the past. A former SmackDown Women's Champion multiple times.
Raw Women's Champion.
But the resilience of both of these superstars absolutely.
On the apron.
Belair now. Brilliant.
Smart.
Looking to do Belair.
That was cheap.
And that
Up to 6 now.
Bella's in the ring.
Bianca Belair's coming.
Count us.
Carmella beat the Raw Women's
The
Champion.
help of Becky cannot win a title on a countout.
But you should be able to.
What you
Bianca's the embarrassed-ist. What's that for a sore loser, Saxton. Shut up. You suck.
Take off your leg blinders and realize the woman from Bianca Belair being distracted.
Saxton, you idiot.
You are the most delusional man I know.
I'm happily married.
It's the EST Bianca Belair.
She's fine. You guys handle this. I'm going to tend to my wife.
That lady right there, Carmella, not the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Carmella winning by count out, but clear to us after the match with Miz and AJ Styles is
the A-lister with a phenomenal forearm, but after the match.
Yeah, we've seen this situation before. Ciampa somehow, someway, finale delivered by the Miz, and the Miz would.
And it just keeps getting better.
Was his skull crushing? The Miz, oh, look at this. I guess the alliance is solidified.
TV, The Miz!
There's a reason that spotlight is on both of them, the Miz and Ciampa. He thinks he's the A-lister, and it's coming up.
He is the A-lister, and it's
the underdog, the miracle kid.
Sweat and tears. The only reason.
A championship contenders match against Natalya.
But I can shove all of it in his mouth.
Friday Night SmackDown.
Must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to and who since his debut on Raw has including our opponent tonight in a 2-on-1 handicap match for Ciampa. For your actions. It's quite simple, and nobody commands the people. I mean, who else has a hit network in Miz and Mrs. Only Me? So you a social media icon and turned him in a tag team featuring legendary superstar Rey Mysterio. I want WrestleMania. I want SummerSlam. I want it all. And I tried to hand Logan Paul that opportunity. He responded this week on social.
And I'm not confused about what I said, and I'm definitely not going to change my mind. I said it when I signed my WWE contract, and I'll say it again now so you can read my lips.
Know what you're doing. You sure is it better than us? So I'm giving you one last. Take my offer, and we will become WWE. Find someone else. And I don't think I have to look. Oh, the phenomenal AJ Styles will be on us.
To display what kind of chemistry there is between himself and Ciampa, because you've got a Miz.
Do us all a favor and shut your. I have to say, neither one of you, especially me. You see, or you, Miz, either one of you. Those are the facts. Not brave. That's not powerful. In fact, you dare.
AJ, you're better than this.
Will you let me finish?
Oh.
As Styles truly is, the odds don't look good for him. 2-on-1, and it's done to compete. 2-on-1, Saxton.
What? Ezekiel.
I am very Night Raw. I never had a chance to introduce myself. And Elias used to talk about, and the matches you guys had, well, they were, in a word, phenomenal. Almost obsessed with is the fact that the
This is not that bad.
up if this turned into a tag team match.
Ooh, whoa.
Ciampa and The Miz.
Say no. Say no.
As did Ciampa. This is unfair. You can't change this.
AJ Styles.
Fair. I don't like it.
Well, Ezekiel has joined up. We got a tag team match going.
And for no other reason than Ezekiel.
By Ezekiel.
Certainly made it a lot more fair
advantage that The Miz thought he was going to have when this was supposed to be a 2-on-1 handicap. How do you earn a handicap?
You've got
match?
AJ Styles, who's been a habitual thorn in the side.
Want to hear the truth? The truth has been for weeks, Miz has trashed.
Trying to motivate AJ to remember who Styles once was.
Maybe The Miz should focus.
Beautiful donkey kick right there from Ezekiel. Aggression, he's a physical specimen, very, very strong, but well.
We saw Ezekiel have an incredible performance last week against Seth.
And a phenomenal one, AJ Styles working within
his mouth, doing whatever he can to disparage the name of Styles.
Not besides the point. That's quite literally the point. That's why Miz is out here every week. What it means to be an A-lister.
That's what The Miz does.
Act by Ciampa, didn't see it coming.
He's capable of. Miz mentioned how ruthless Ciampa can be.
We're on him, and he figured to do that, he would align himself with The Miz.
And that's why you should trying to leech off of Miz's spotlight and act like they don't want it.
And he has Ciampa in his sights. Miz was not the legal man.
Official's back was turned. Styles trying to point out.
Miz.
And Ciampa now just going to rip ruthlessness.
The viciousness of Ciampa on display.
Is all Ciampa and Miz right now.
Brief celebratory moment for
veteran tag team in the Mysterios. Logan Paul, inexperienced.
Paul, yet another chance as a tag is made to retract this statement.
With everybody with a logical thinking. I know we're few and far between. Alleged.
Supposed to be a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Until Ezekiel.
Right now,
Quick
Ezekiel
kick out.
desperately needs to make the tag.
I mean, Zeke knows that Miz is the target of Logan Paul. Said that's the only reason Ezekiel's out here is he wants some of the spotlight, some of the.
Make a name for yourself by putting yourself in situations like this where you challenge your.
That's the situation that he put himself in.
Beautiful. A good move, 2-on-1, wearing Ezekiel down. So far, that's what they've done.
Wasted movements when Ciampa's inside the ring.
He said during Miz kick out from Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
First real adversity for Ciampa in this match. Zeke.
That's Byron. Byron just yelling very, very loudly, cheering.
Styles unleashing on The Miz.
Been 2-on-1 like Miz and Ciampa expected. They would never be in this.
Pulling high flying.
Oh, gutbuster.
To Mills.
Not quite enough to put The Miz away as we take.
Nearly put Miz away.
We talked about the frustration.
I think Styles had the trunks.
May or may not be. No, we will not.
Almost.
Oh, listen, yes, harassment. Miz has an after party
now
for Miz.
Making excuses for The Miz.
Expected then. Adjust. But right now, The Miz has all the momentum. Beautiful counter.
Knee to the back of the neck of the.
Ciampa
now Ezekiel is in.
Ezekiel making sure.
What you deserve, Zeke.
You're just zeked up. Come on, Miz. Tap.
No, hang in there, Miz.
Wait, what is this official? It's a disqualification.
Catastrophe. But why is
Ciampa's a motion cap
match? Zeke shows up and they change the rules?
Yes, the rules
Ciampa
changed.
and Miz.
Phenomenal form taken by Ciampa. He's gone.
How about you when you got a little bump?
Catch an Uber, Miz.
I got your number, Miz.
I'm glad you found a new home with Bob. You look happy. Okay, bro, out of nowhere. Wait, I just said it. It's not running his mouth. Ever since he won that Money in the Bank ladder match, tear those guys apart. And Bobby, don't even sweat it. You're totally getting over it. I was thinking maybe we could watch some Stranger Things together. I get really... Listen, I already watched Stranger Things, but I'm gonna go warm up. Yeah!
Bobby Lashley's a good choice. Another good choice. Riding for one fall. Introducing first from Columbus, Ohio. Beat and ready to go, Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus. Get ready for the new movie, Cause of Fury, the Legend of...
Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to experience SummerSlam like never before with a summer with premium experiences. Pre-show hospitality, hotel.com/WWE.
Not alone tonight.
A very interesting dynamic. Championship picture continues to get murkier. This is all top of the ladder.
Well, we know as Becky Lynch defeated Asuka last week in a no-holds-barred match. For Asuka, you got to think this is her bounce-back moment. If she can be on the winning end of
clear tonight by count out. who won the match.
And thanks to Becky's possibility for Asuka. Also, can she possibly be at 100? Superhero Nikki A.S.
Many Moons was a best friend of Alexa Bliss. Now, a tandem, and Nikki A.S.H. knows all of Bliss's tricks.
Her career much more seriously. Well, Doudrop has known Nikki A.S.H. going back to, and I feel like she's lost herself and lost her focus, and I am here.
And Doudrop to be able to defeat two former women's champions on multiple.
Very interesting to see what kind of dynamic Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Fury, the Legend of Hank, in theaters this Friday. And this is what Doudrop has talked about, that the time that Nikki spends showboat. Staying in the face of Asuka, not a great decision. Intensity from the Empress of Tomorrow. Crucifix. Multiple pinfall attempts here in the early going for a point, Corey, about the opportunity for Nikki A.S.H. and Doudrop.
And Bliss has no idea. This is the tag team continuity, the advantage.
Alexa Bliss.
What are you supposed to do when a brick wall runs out?
Right here, case in point. Doudrop mowing through Alexa Bliss. Right now, remember, they were both in Money in the Bank last week. Nikki A.S.H. and Asuka, shoulders down. Kick out from Alexa.
Therapy. To me, it's like Alexa lost something. She lost a part of herself.
Maybe Alexa Bliss realized she lost part of that motivation, which is maybe why she came out last week.
Long, arduous road to the top of the Raw Women's Division mountain. Goodbye, count out.
We all saw it also right. They were discounting what Alexa Bliss still has in her arsenal. Who can make... and Doudrop is in, but so is Asuka. Asuka one step quicker right now in multiple ways when it comes to Doudrop. Round of Doudrop. But you're not going to overpower Doudrop if you're Asuka.
Tag is made. Nikki A.S.H. now from the top. The uprights.
Asuka is striking at will. Asuka.
The second rope took down Doudrop, and Asuka's still in control.
Little tandem defense. Doudrop. Oh! Kick out from Alexa Bliss. Back on the offensive. And it's a win for Asuka and Alexa Bliss. No mercy for her former tag champion again. This is kind of a quarter she needed to have. But early on, a major downfall, and Alexa Bliss taking a tag team alongside Asuka. Well, Street Profits, but it wasn't without controversy.
The WWE, but the controversial ending, notice Montez